623 Hidden Dangers. A WJZ investigation reveals decaying wires are serious hazards throughout Baltimore's neighborhoods. And as Vic Carter reports this morning, the hazards are so serious they can shock or even kill people as they just walk down the street.
Under the streets of Baltimore, electricity flows through miles and miles of wires. But wear and tear create dangerous currents that can kill you.
That is very deadly.
The problem is aging, decaying wires under sidewalks, near light poles, manhole covers, and anywhere the current flows. Under certain conditions, they turn into high voltage hazards, like the shock that killed a 14-year-old Baltimore girl. Deanna Green was electrocuted at a Druid Hill Park ball field when she simply touched a metal fence. A decaying underground wire made contact with the fence post, sending 227 volts of electricity through her body.
It can happen to anybody at any time.
Deanna's parents are afraid someone else could die the same way. They contacted a company that identifies stray electrical currents in places people go every day.
Things that we do as kids, you know, jumping up in mud puddles and touching fences and climbing fences and climbing poles, you know, it's very dangerous now.
WJZ spent hours riding through the streets of Baltimore with experts testing for hotspots. Our investigation documented countless manhole covers, street lamps, curbs, and sidewalks pulsing with potentially dangerous electricity.
So that tells me there's something probably hot in the area.
A street light at the corner of Retreat Street and Woodbrook Avenue in West Baltimore triggers the alarm. Anything over 50 volts could kill.
I see there's 99.1 volts on there. That's quite a lot of voltage. Wow. That's almost full line voltage.
So we're right here,
right
in the middle of a neighborhood. Anyone could come out here and touch this, and what would be the result?
If there were a puddle for someone to step in around, that would be very, very dangerous. If there were snow on the ground here, it would be very, very dangerous. You've got 1 foot on something grounded, maybe your feet are wet or something like that. You touch this, that's when you get shocked.
We found potentially lethal voltage coursing through a light pole on West Fayette Street near North Hanover Street. We took a measurement of 242 volts coming off of that pole right there. This wire is connected to the pole. Watch what happens when I touch it to something metal. Another danger at the light pole on South Charles Street between Pratt and Conway. 101 volts. And more high voltage near the pole on Pennsylvania Avenue at Robert Street, right across the street from the Upton Boxing Center.
100 volts.
And we get exposed wires, too. Time and again, cases of stray voltage have been found throughout the city. Since our investigation began, many problems have been identified and repaired, but many more remain.
They're gambling. They're gambling with the safety of the public.
Deanna's parents want something positive to come from their daughter's death.
She was given to us for a purpose.
Yes.
And we believe that we're fulfilling her purpose.
Vic Carter, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Baltimore City and BGE are responsible for maintaining wiring throughout the city, including sites where our investigation revealed that stray voltage. Both are taking action, and we'll have more on that as our WJZ investigation continues later this week. Coming